this choreographed start. Exactly how they drew it up early, getting this place going bananas.
He'll bring it out. It's Hawkins. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. So Houston's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And Jesse, if there is an old war horse, a real war daddy in the training facility, here he is, back to run the show again.
That's a great point, and there is no substitute for experience. There is a lot of expectation for this football team and for this offense because of that guy and because of all the big stages and all the big moments he's already played through in his career. A lot of people are really excited, David, because he has seen a lot of ball.
All the ball, all the defenses, has rid the emotion of being really high and really low. And so those experience, those scars, they matter. They trust in him, and everybody on this offense is looking to him.
Give to the running back. Fighting off the defender. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. Houston will be forced to punt. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. Always a positive to put up early points, and they'll try to add to this 6-0 edge. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. Guys, let's take a second here and think about Texas A&M. They had some holes to fill on the roster. They've gone into the portal. They brought in a pretty decent haul. How good do you think this staff feels right now addressing those areas of need, David?
Well, I think you feel really good about bringing in quality depth, experience depth, but now the trick is to merge it with your other guys and everybody get on the same page, and moving in the same direction.
The coaching staff is so excited, too. They feel like if they can stay healthy, they can take an extra step versus where they were a year ago because of these new bodies they found through the portal.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Fires to the right. Working the big fella downfield and outside. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. Gets it to him on the screen. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play.
And there you go. You see, you don't have to throw bombs to get big plays in the passing game. Just screen it to your running back. As soon as he catches it, he gets upfield. And how about the downfield blocking by these linemen and the wide receivers as they rip off that explosive play?
Makes the grab. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Trying to power it in. Touchdown, Aggie! Getting it in on the option.
I think you love starting what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders. Defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
And with the extra point, they stretch the lead to 13. It'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this team.
and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. When a defense is in zone coverage, Jesse, they want to react. How do you react to a howitzer coming out like that one?
Not much you can do because this guy's got a cannon. You saw all the eyeballs on defense on that play. They were waiting and anticipating that throw, but when you've got an arm like that, it's going to be tough to stop that curl.
Houston sends the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So Reese, with that drive, I think...
Makes the catch down the right side. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on first down. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. The sophomore making a big play and hauling in that pass. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Looking to the big tight end. A strike downfield. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Oh, that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
It hasn't taken very long this season to just see how scary this offense is. They wanted to be aggressive coming out to start this season, and you've seen that with the play calling on this drive. It does not take these guys with their speed very long to score. Watch out. This unit has a chance to be special.
The Houston offense comes onto the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
Snagged in the middle. It's Whitted. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Houston will be forced to punt. They'll look to pin him deep. And the punt team gets down there and touches it dead. That's where they'll put it in play. The Texas A&M offense is back on the field. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they're... Oh, he's got some space. The 50, the 40, the 20, inside the touchdown, Aggie. He got a step and just dusted the field. That trip to the end zone is 25th career touchdown.
Man, he's been productive, just has a nose for the end zone. This dude's made big play after big play for his offenses, and that's 25 touchdowns, Palmer, on the ground for the big fella.
Pretty impressive, too, when you consider when you get close to that end zone, the defense is expecting run, they're loading the box, and still this guy's been able to find his way in. 25, it's a nice number.
Here comes the Houston offense once again. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. To the air on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Godfrey. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. They came out humming on this drive, and now it's first down from the 36. Caught in the backfield, it's Whitted. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Now on second down. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle, it's Godfrey. And line of scrimmage, but in the middle, it's Godfrey. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. They'll run it to the right. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
The play action fake. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
When it's a play action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Trying to set up the screen. He breaks a tackle. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. And how about this? They're going to send the kicker out there to try to put a thunderfoot into one. Well, players don't really like kickers, but if this guy bangs through this 60-yarder, he'll be the toast of the team. Somebody better check that dude's foot and see if it's juice. Man, oh man, from outside 60, he sails it through. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. The returner will field it and bring it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Leaves it with the running back. He's past the 30. He's picked up 49 yards rushing in this game. What a way to start the new season. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter, and they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway. First play of the period, first down here. Going with the counter play here. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Got his man. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
The offense stays on the field. Maybe they'll try to make the defense jump. They also might try to run it ahead for 1 yard. They get him on the ground, but that'll be enough to give Texas A&M a first down. They give you 4 downs for a reason, and this offense decides to use every one of them.
Hey, if I had a back like that and I had this offensive line, man, I would do it too. I wouldn't even think twice about it. Roll the dice, give your guys an opportunity to go make a play, and they do.
Texas A&M ready to go with another first down. They'll give it to him again. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Fires to the tight end. There he goes. Out of bounds, right at the 20-yard line, edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on the score. The Aggies will have it 1st and 10. Gives it on the option. Running behind those pads, he gets a couple before he's stopped at the 18. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those...
And to the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature, and you find them, and they produce like this, you keep finding them.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. and sending the offense back onto the field. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out. David, that's why kickers are so
gains, so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker who is so important to this team.
Here's the pressure. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on.
Hold on.
They'll decline that penalty. Obviously very happy with the results of the play. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Let's see what he can do with it. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. They'll start this drive going to the air. On target. At the 35, he's loose. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense. And there's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling on the ground.
He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wideout trying to get it in. Touchdown, Aggie! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. These guys wanted to make a statement. The statement has been delivered.
It's your job to stop them. Oh, don't run the score up. Well, do something about it. The defense has to step up and make plays. Obviously, they're not willing to do that, so just keep running plays and keep scoring.
The Houston offense ready to go back to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Cougars have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the 1st down here. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there. Houston will be forced to punt. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. No fair catches here, looking for room. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. So the Texas A&M offense returns to the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. And the Aggies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. The sweet feet buy a little time. Across the 25. Breaks into the open. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
And this This offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Touchback, the ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Houston offense comes onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. He'll try it again. Find some fresh air.
Man, coaches talked about they want to get this running back involved early and often and create some momentum, and this is a great way to do it. Early in this football game, ripping off an explosive run, get the juices going, and I bet you he's going to get a few more touches today.
Makes the grab, and they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming. Let's talk for a second about Houston. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. The sure hands, it's Dykes. Still running at the 40. There he goes. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Tennessee is on top, but it's not like Peyton Manning or T. Martin are playing quarterback today, which is why they can't pull away. They're up by 4 over Georgia State. That's where things stand right now, and of course, if the script is flipped, you will hear about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The give to the back. He'll get it out to the 14 before going out of bounds. The Aggies can really attack on this 2nd and short. Off play action. Rush is on him. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. And the Aggies line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Throws to the tight end. Working the middle. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Fires to the wideout. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection. They're dealing with a 2nd and long.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Quarterback on the keeper. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield. Pick up 10 and the first down. The Aggies pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Forced out of the pocket. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. Line getting set on 2nd down. He might want another play. Makes the grab on the left. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and this secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the second quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Red pass, it's complete. Touchdown, Aggie. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Catch in the middle. It's Whitted. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. He has the first and still on his feet. He makes a little bit of headway and is pushed out of bounds at the 43. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Throws to the wideout. Makes a connection. He goes out of bounds across the 25. Mark it at the 24 in this defense. Its head is spinning. Looking to throw on first down. It's caught downfield. A long way to go for this offense. Making side adjustments here. Wants to go up top on first down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Not much room there. They'll give him one to the 9. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. It's complete to the left. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And the offense with no intention to draw the defense off sides. They want to run on fourth down. Looks as if Texas A&M will have enough for the first down. Inside 4 minutes to play here in the third. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. On target to the left. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. Texas A&M going up tempo.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but if you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays. You better change your looks up and try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
Texas A&M back to work with another first down. He's got him. On the move at the 30. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. On the run, still looking. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. And the Aggies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the big fella. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And that'll add 3 more So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. That last drive was a long one, Jesse. They'd like this time to pay it off with a touchdown instead of a field goal.
No doubt, Reese. They had a lot of good stuff going that last drive.
Snags it down the right side.
Well, it really just feels like they are trying to make a statement to everybody in college football. They've got a lead, they've got it late, and they are still putting it on this defense. They are still letting it fly. They're airing it out, trying to light up this scoreboard.
The Aggies now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass on second down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. Texas A&M will snap it in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Finds his big tight end. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. He's got it on the run. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Texas A&M will line up with a first and goal. Snaps it in the shotgun. Looking for the score. Touchdown. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back.
That's such a nice start to this drive, too, because you've got the lead late and you want to run the football. You want to be physically dominant. Defense knows you're going to do it, and still, on the very first play of the drive,
turning it on. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football. You preserve the lead. You got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Aggie! They'll try the run. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
He makes a catch. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Handoff from the shotgun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Trying to pick up a first down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the deflection by the defense brings up 4th down. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Fair catches. They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. From the shotgun, the inside give. Oh, he's got some space. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. Quarterback making checks. Looking downfield on first down. Stands in and takes the hit. He's got it. Timeout is called. Clock stops. 13 seconds to go in the game.
You know, I love offensive coordinators that want to stay aggressive. They've come up with big plays all game long. It's a big reason why they have this lead right now, and they're not backing off here in the fourth quarter. They're letting their guys go play. The entire playbook is open to them, and they're taking shots.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. And the Aggies can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. Under fire. They get to him as he throws. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. And that will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.